Anyways, that gives me time to click all of our live buttons. Alright, we should be live. Are we live yet? Oh, sweet, we are live. Okay, so this whole week I have been just blasting on my Mistweaver Monk, and I want to get a head start on the all healers to 3k this season. And in order to do that, I need to be getting 10s done, at least 110 done on each of my alts every week. I don't know if I'll be able to push up all 5 alts to plus 10s, but we can at least get them a vault slot. And I believe we could probably join like a plus 6. And I think that gives us good vault. We can check Wowhead to see what the vault looks like. But that's our goal for today, is since weekly reset is tomorrow, I at least want to get each character getting a piece of loot from the vault each week. And that will at least that'll keep our curve from needing a spike. It'll keep our curve steady and steady growth across the account. So let me pull up Season 3's Great Vault, and we can see like what our target is for today on each of the alts. But like I said, we have 5 characters to do, and only one stream to do them. So we're going to get what we can done this week. This is like my secondary objective. Number 1 was to get the Mistweaver geared for Raid. I've kind of gotten all the pieces I need for Raid for the most part. So it is time to start on these guys. Let's see. Okay, so if we need... I at least want a heroic piece. So we at least want to get... Yeah, plus... What is that? Oh, so they all give heroic loot? What? Okay, so plus 2 gives us heroic loot. That seems kind of dumb. Okay, we just need a key done on some of the alts. Okay, we're going to shoot for like a plus 6 on some of the alts. And then on some of them, I might just jam a plus 2. Like the Paladin, I don't really care about the Paladin. I could just do a plus 2. But like the Evoker, which is... and the Shaman, I do probably want to get a plus 10 in. So we just have to get keys going, get this thing rolling. And yeah, like I said, we should be live on YouTube and Twitch from here on out, at least until it breaks again. Ooh, I got an ad on my stream. I'm trying to pull out my YouTube chat so I can chat with you guys. Alright, all healers to 3k. Let's blast this. We need to find a key. What have I done this week on this character? I've done a plus 2. Done a plus 2. Oh, this is the one where I literally failed a plus 2. I might make that into a video where I kind of review that VOD. But let's see. Let's at least get like a plus 6 and see and go from there. Hey, Moked, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We don't have any tier pieces on any of the alts yet, which is kind of a big old bummer. Oh, actually, my priest, I think, is the only one that has a tier piece. But it's sitting at 1 piece. I'm going to put, like, 2... I don't know what my main is. I think it's 2.7 or 2.8. We're just going to put 2.7 to be safe. We're going to start queuing up to these 6s. But we need to start blasting these alts. But like I said, all I care about is getting at least 1 key in on each alt. So I'm going to be hopping around a ton today. It's going to be a ton of fun. I'm going to have to like remember how they played last season because they all have last season's tier sets. You're going to see some weird builds because I'm going to be playing last season's builds. It's going to be a fun one though. Streets. Maybe 1 person will accept us. That's all we need. I think this character, yeah, this character has some gear. Honestly, this character has some gear. I think showing that I've only not timed a plus 2 is kind of bad, though. Eco Dome. Let's look for 6s, just 6s. And bang. And okay, we are fully queued. Now we wait. Yeah, I've been playing so much. Funny thing, me and a few guildies got together last night and we attempted the, ooh, we're in a floodgate. We are in a floodgate. Yo. We attempted hard mode Tazavesh. And, you know, I was super nervous. Like, I was so nervous. I did not want to be the reason why we failed the Tazavesh run. And luckily, we died a ton of times. Okay, it wasn't just on me, but the first death was kind of on me. The first boss stripped my weapon, and then it literally went into a wall. So I just ran around looking for my weapon, like, oh my god, I'm silenced. Like, what do I do? I'm perma silenced. And yeah, everyone just rotted because I couldn't heal them. And then we died, and everyone got all quiet. I was like, oh no, I wiped us. This is so bad. But then yeah, we went on and we died like a ton of times, so it was fine. But off to Operation Floodgate. Let's do this. What's the name on your main? Trying to gear my main. Would like to see what to get. My main is LBN Zul'jin. Let me type it for you, actually, so you can copy and paste it. LBN Zul'jin. There might be an apostrophe, so LBN Zul'jin. It's one of those. And actually, just to make it easier on you, let me get my... actually, I have my armory somewhere. I could just post my armory for you. Oh, this works. Okay, here, I'll post this for you. Hey, MCS Power, spin, baby! What's up? We are trying to get at least one vault slot so that on each of our alts, so that we can start off the All Healers series the right way. Yeah, of course, Moked. Of course. There are still a few pieces that I'm missing on my main. Like, I'm missing a necklace, which I would like to get, like, a haste verse one or a haste mastery, or maybe even a crit mastery, because I have so much haste. Like, I have near infinite amount of haste, that it would be nice to kind of cut back on some haste in some slots. So I would look to do that in, like, the necklace and the extra ring. Also, ring... however, the reason why I'm kind of done pushing on my main this week is because, one, I have the vault open tomorrow, so I'm not going to, like, stress to get those last 2 pieces of heroic loot for the week. You know, there's an okay-ish chance that I get those slots from the vault. And then if not, I can always craft next week. So I might craft, like, a ring, a necklace, to fill in those pieces. But yeah, I've gotten really good trinkets. Some of them are champion track, though. But yeah, I've gotten, like, really good luck with trinkets. So, yeah. Hey, Vicar! Hey! Is it not playing the dubstep, dude? I literally programmed it to play the dubstep. But Vicar with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the support, Vicar. As always, the absolute #1 goat, like, of the stream. Of all time, I think. Like, there's goats of different types. But I think you are the... all-time goat, because you're always the first one in the stream, always hanging out in chat, and I appreciate you, man. Hope all's going well. I want to know what your plans are this week. How has season 3 treated you so far? Whoa! I'm gonna turn down my game volume. It is a little bit loud for me. Let me know if it's loud for you guys, because let me just go ahead and turn it down just to be safe. Okay, I did not use my deep breath there, because I kind of got scared and didn't do any damage, but that's a-okay. Oh, I need to pop a defensive. I saw all those bolts coming my way. Let's kick that. I am sitting at 129 IO on this character, so funny story. I've only done 1 key on this Evoker. It's the only alt key I've done all season so far. And I opened the vault from last week, and I saw that I got a +2 Floodgate. I'm like, okay, this is a +2. This character is actually pretty geared from last season. Oh, we're pulling up there, okay. This character is actually pretty geared. So I was like, you know what? This key is going to be easy peasy. It's not going to be deep at all. So I'm not even going to record it for the series, honestly. I was just telling myself, like, okay, like, it's really no big deal. I just had to waste so much to get that affix. It's just a +2. It's going to be super easy. We're going to time it in no time, yada, yada, okay? That was what I told myself. So I didn't hit record. We get into this key. Well, before we get into the key, actually, I the tank had no idea how to get to this dungeon, which this dungeon was here last season, so that already should have sent off alarm bells, right? Where I should have at least hit record. But then pool number one, you know how in Floodgate, this dungeon, there's like two ways you can go. You can kind of come through this little first room thing, or you can go around the way that we did and wrap around that way, right? The tank went all the way over there, over this like bridge that I've never even noticed before, but there's literally no trash over there. He started literally RP walking that way, and was like moving a mile a minute and just walking to a pack that I've never seen before. So then I was like, you know what? I'm hitting record. We are going to record this. So from then on, I started recording the key, and it was a +2. It took 45 minutes, and we failed. So yeah, when I say that legitimately every single mechanic was failed in that dungeon, I mean every single mechanic was failed in that key. So that is why my IO is only 129 on this character. Love to see it. Also, I'm noticing already that this group is leaving the affix to me. They're not even touching it, so... Okay. Do I think Oracle Disc Priest will be... Oracle Priest. Okay, I'm going to answer for both Oracle Holy and Oracle Disc, because I don't think you specified, unless I'm missing it. But Oracle Holy Priest, very good for a Holy Priest, but you're still, like, at the end of the day, you are playing Holy Priest, and it's just, you know, it's one of those healers that's more designed, or more catered to raid healing right now than Mythic Plus healing. However, I do think Oracle is very good of a choice. I think, honestly, both are pretty good choices, Oracle and Archon. But for Disc, once again, I think we're going to start to see some more Voidweaver and some high keys. I do think it's going to be very dungeon specific. Like, some dungeons are very like AoE damage-y centric, you know. Like, this is a great example. I think this dungeon you could see Voidweaver because you just have like very frequent ramps that do a lot of AoE healing, and there's not really any one-shot mechanics, right? There's just like steady burst. So I think this dungeon you could see some Voidweaver, whereas like a dungeon like maybe Halls of Atonement has like some big single target spikes. There I think Oracle would be better. So I think like Disc Priest, it definitely is viable. It's definitely very good. Holy Priest, definitely very good. Paladin's doing great. I tried to tell you guys. Look, for the past 2 seasons, people are like literally have been memeing on me for my tier lists. And I'm like, I'm telling you guys, like, just because I have a different take than, like, you know, the big names out there, doesn't mean that I'm wrong, right? Like, I've been saying these changes, these buffs to Holy Paladin are crazy. And I think people also think that, oh, just because Elsmere's a crazy good player that, like, no one else can achieve what he achieves. No. I feel like, I mean, yeah, no one can, let's be real, but doesn't mean they can't do well, you know? What add-on do you use for enemy nameplates? I use Plater. It's I think I took another like old-timey streamer. I've never seen this guy streaming. I don't know who this guy is, but his name is like Galea GG. Maybe you guys know. Maybe he's like a DPS player or something. But I took his profile a couple seasons ago and like downloaded it, and then ever since then I've just been like tweaking it season to season. So it started off as his. I'm gonna have to kick that, but now I don't have a kick for an actual eternity. But it started off as his profile, just, you know, tweaked it and tweaked it and tweaked it. Oh lord. I think this Balance Druid pulled for our tank, and I don't think our tank was prepared, so I'm gonna time dilation the tank. Okay, I am not getting good vibes from this group. Okay, whew, we got the kick at least. I feel like there's a talent that you can take as an evoker that increases the size of like your tail swipe and things like that. Huge healing into a stasis, and we're just going to unleash that stasis right now. Then dispel the tank. Huge healing. I didn't even use my Emerald Communion ramp. Yeah, it's Plater. Also, Doc Kling. If you want my Plater profile, it's available for download. It's in my Discord. So if you type !disc, there's a channel in my Discord called My UI, and my Plater, among all my other profiles, like my weak auras, all that crap is, down there. It's in there for you guys to install, and it's all free. Joining my Discord's free. There's no like time gates or anything that you have to do. You don't have to like bend over backwards, do 20 jump-in jacks before you can download it. You can literally just go join the Discord, join the channel, and then hit download, and then you can even leave if you want to. I'm not going to hold you into the Discord. But if you enjoy the stream, if you ever want updates, or if you just want to ask questions about healers, my Discord is a great place. Everyone's so friendly inside of it. So definitely stick around if that sounds like your cup of tea. Big communion ramp. Let's see. I need to pull up YouTube chat again. I accidentally closed it. Man, YouTube is quiet. I think we're going to have to keep streaming on YouTube again to show people that used to watch on YouTube that I'm back to streaming on YouTube, because I had to take a break to get my Streamlabs fixed, and yeah, I don't think too many people know that I'm back to streaming to YouTube yet. Hopefully there we go. About to say, hopefully this group pushes the boss. Narities, what's good? How are you doing? Let's see. Trying to heal as a melee healer, what your advice, mate? My advice for if you're just starting healing as a melee healer, the number one thing is understand what in your kit you can do when you're forced out of melee. So like, for example, as a Mistweaver, I need to know what buttons are good options to heal when I'm forced out of melee. That's not good. This guy has aggro. Hopefully I'm not getting hit by that. We're good. Yikes. Because like if you say, how do I put this? Say you have, I gotta heal this. This is stressing me out. Hold on. Give me a second, and then I'll answer the question. Okay, we now no longer have stasis, and this guy, we are not focusing this guy. We have to focus this guy. Let's get a dispel on the tank. We have stasis is spread. Okay, say you're playing Holy Paladin, and you have, what's a good example? Say you're playing Avenging Crusader Holy Paladin, since that's the most melee a Holy Paladin can get, right? Say you have your Avenging Crusader available, and you have your Divine Toll available. Avenging Crusader, you ideally are pressed up against whatever you're hitting, that way you can Crusader strike them. But Divine Toll you can press from, I could literally be over here and Divine Toll my allies and it heals them. If you're about to do a mechanic, this hunter just said, wee. But if you're about to do a mechanic that's going to force you out of melee while you're needing to heal, and Divine Toll can do that amount of healing required, and so could Avenging Crusader, then just like knowing to do your Avenging Crusader is good. Also, like little things, like as a Mistweaver nowadays, like with our new Vivacious, oh, this is going to hurt. I need a Renewing Blaze. I need broken out of this root. Oh my goodness, that hurt. This is such a dumb pull. Why are we pulling this much? But if I'm about to be forced out of melee, like there's a mechanic coming up that I know is going to make me have to move. Like say I'm doing Halls of Atonement, and how many are going to die here? Me at least. Say I'm doing Halls of Atonement, and those guys are about to start thrashing, and I'm healing through that thrash and whatnot. And then I know that, oh my goodness, why would we pull all this? I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to answer a question in stream. But I'm about to be forced out of melee because of the Sin Quakes or whatever they're called. And then I need to also be doing healing during those quakes. Like, I don't want to then rely on my punches and kicks. Like, I'm not going to be able to do that. I can either spinning crane kick because it has a longer range, if that would reach. And then Or I could like Rising Sunkick before I'm about to have to move out, and then that way I could use that instant Vivify while I move out. So like if you're a melee healer, understand that you're not going to have access to melee at all times. That's like the big thing that I'm trying to say, but I'm just yapping at this point. And it's taken like a year to get that point out because of all these crazy pools. Tank, what are you doing? Why? We just wiped to it. Oh, Tank, buddy. I guess I don't have Zephyr Talented for some reason. I don't have Zephyr Talented. Oh, boy. Alright, Chris, this is what you trained for. All these years of healing. This is what it's been for, this moment right here. You only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. That's all I know. This opportunity comes once. That's all I know. I don't know all the words. I don't know why I tried. Oh, man. Could I not get railed by a nail gun, please? Anyways. Okay. We're fine. Mistweaver action per minute and stress is way too high. Yeah, Mistweaver action per minute is very high, and also I just looked away and someone died. Oops. That's okay. I'll tell myself that they would have died anyways. How about that? Mistweaver action per minute is really high. Also, on top of that, if you're playing Conduit, the action per minute goes crazy. However, you do get a brief reprieve when you Crackling Jade Lightning. So, there you go. But yeah, action per minute as melee characters is very high. Just think of it like you're not hard casting spells, so you're going to be doing things more often, you know what I mean? Hey, have you played H-Round? I did a ton on the PTR. I played both Lightsmith and Herald. Both feel crazy strong, and I probably will be doing at least one key on the Holy Paladin today, for sure. Yeah, H-Round looks sick right now. Do you get items if you complete Tazavesh hard mode without the buff? Yeah, every boss that you kill gives you gives your group a guaranteed heroic piece. So basically, the way I thought of it is every boss that you killed in hard mode is half of a dungeon. So in the time that you're doing hard mode, you're basically doing 4 Mythic Plus dungeons. So what you could do is you could get your friends together and be like, hey, look, let's go for the hard mode 0 deaths, but it's extremely hard to go that long without dying, right? But tell yourself, be like, look, it's fine if we die. Let's just kill like 4 bosses, get 4 pieces of guaranteed loot, and call it a day. Or like kill however many bosses you care to kill. But like the hardest boss is the Captain Hooktail, so maybe you and your friends could just play until you get through Hooktail, and then, or get to Hooktail and then call it a day. You know, like, don't think of it as like you have to do all of hard mode. Like, it's still worth it, I think, to try it and get all those heroic pieces of loot. Because me and my guildies, we went through and we killed all 8 bosses. We had so many deaths, like, and you know, we're all, I would say my guild is like crazy good players. Like, I will glaze them till the day I die, okay? They're very good players, and we still were just like dying. Did they implement the lever penalty? I don't think so. I thought that they didn't. I think that's why people are so upset about it. Myself included. I mean, last week we had so many people leaving keys. It was just ridiculous. Okay, there goes our stasis. I've been loving it using Ellesmere's build. I haven't really seen the differences in Ellesmere's build. But yeah, I mean, last season he came up with, I don't know if it was him that came up with it. I just know he did make a video on it. And y'all know me, I normally don't watch videos of other content creators because I like to have like my own ideas and stuff, but HPAL I had kind of ignored all last season until like the very end. So I just watched his video on whatever that build was last season, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was so good. So yeah, if he made a new build this season, I'm sure it's crazy good. Oh, is it the Beacon of Virtue build? Because you know, I did a lot of testing with Beacon of Virtue. I do think Beacon of Virtue is a lot better in a lot of dungeons because it does big AoE healing. But I do think that, like, if you're just starting HPAL, double Beacon, you kind of set it and forget it at the beginning of a key. It's much easier. I also couldn't get to a charge and get the affix. That's a big old yikes. And I don't have Zephyr here. This might get a little... Oh, what are we doing? Okay, I'm going to have to pop some big defensives here. Get in darkness. I just had to waste rewind. Ooh, spicy. A double stack. Dude, Evoker's so much fun this season. Like, so much fun. I don't even have the tier set yet, and I'm having a blast. The tier set lets you do, like, crazy damage ramps. And y'all know me, like, some days I'm just feeling like doing some healer damage. But when you're not feeling like doing healer damage, dude, the healing is still crazy good. I just started as HPL this season. I can heal 10s fine, but I could not heal Taz hard mode dragon. Yeah, the hard mode dragon's really hard. Me and my guildies, we did Taz hard mode, and I was Mistweaver, obviously. But we were a full caster group, and our strategy, I had to end up going caster. I had to end up going... I literally put an echo on an ally. How does that kill me? But I had to go caster because I wasn't able... Like, I was stacking with our ranged, and I wasn't able to kick the boss reliably, so... That's a feign death. Oh, God. Oh, this is just pure chaos. Honestly, I think we wipe here. Yeah, we absolutely wipe here. That was just horrible. I ripped aggro by applying an echo, and then the hunter butt pulled. I'm gonna say, looked like an accident. The hunter who butt pulled those crabs and whatnot said too much. Like, Tank, don't let me pull so much for you, please. Hey, next time, Tank, help me help you. Oh, man. This tank doesn't have aggro on everything.
Survival wasn't necessary.
I'm just saying, please do one pack at a time. The casters are taking aggro, because we're getting meleeed left and right. But no, I don't think they let them back. What? Just do one pack at a time. This is taking way more time than just pulling one pack at a time. By the way, literally just hit one pack at a time. We don't need to pull all of these guys into the boss. Sneebles. Oh gosh, Sneeble Scrat? That's a fun name. This guy said, hey, I hear what you guys are saying. I'm pulling everything, and you're going to like it. I'll get to your message in just one moment. This is going to be a nightmare to heal, because... Okay, we have our stun. I'm not going to be able to get all the affix. Whoa! I'm going to have to, like, waste all of our kit here. Before Swamp Face, which feels so bad. Oh, come on, live. I'm trying. Okay, Sneeble Scrat said... I did hard mode yesterday on Mistweaver in a full caster group, and I don't think we would have finished that fight if I hadn't snagged a Lumathar trinket on normal this week. Dude, I have that trinket on my, it's a normal as well on my Mistweaver. That trinket is filthy, okay? It's only good in Mythic Plus. I've tried it in Raid, and I don't like it because it's literally just an AoE shield. But dude, an AoE shield is insane. Like, the shield is huge, too. It's like twice the size of my Chi-Ji shield. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. The I'm going to type only left just to have it said. Only move left. The hunter said, Bubbles, no. Yes. Bubbles, yes. Oh, God. The druid took aggro there. I'm dying, please. Wait, that's what you were referencing? He legit has a weak aura that says, I'm dying, please heal me. That's cringe. That's so cringe, man. I just now noticed it, though. Okay, I am not going to get the affix on Swamp Face. Actually, yes, I am. Okay. The Druid's going to get someone killed. Brother. Okay, we have a fat stasis lined up. Oh, this boss is so dead. The thing is, like, we literally could still time this because our damage is so high for this key, but our tank is pulling like an absolute lunatic that we're probably just not going to time it because of that, you know? I'm dying, please heal me. That's a crazy weak aura. That's like a... I mean, this hunter's been kind of quirky and funny all dungeon, so I'm not like... I don't really care about it, but... I mean, like, imagine if everyone had that weak aura. Like, imagine if us healers band together and made a weak aura that said, like... we're 12 seconds behind the timer to time... or the pace to time this dungeon. Please do damage or something. Like, come on. Andy, what's up? It's so good to see you on stream. Alright, Mr. Tank. Please spare me. You're dying. Please use the defensive. That's goated. Okay, if I knew how his weak aura worked, we would absolutely get that. And we just like toggle it on whenever someone uses that weak aura to us. That's so good. Oh, I can't get my stun out. Tank live. So the DH has aggro, and his debuffs are telling on the tank. Alright, tank. Just watch that sleeper over there, please. I love how the tank doesn't even have aggro on everything, and he's still just pulling more. I mean, that's like true gamer behavior, right? You can't fault the guy. It's not his fault the damage do so much damage, right? Go, go, go. We literally could still time this with how much damage these guys do. Big sad, big sad. But we're here for the vault, so like, oh no, what? Someone cleaved. The tank has no clue, by the way. We're just back here dying. Tank legit clueless. I have aggro. Help. Alright, I don't have a good stasis lined up. We can wait one out. Honestly, this eliminates any risk of like being behind on percent, which is like, you know, glass half full approach, but I think we still could time this if we like make no mistakes. I think this is timeable. Am I crazy? Am I coping? If we just keep pulling ahead, yeah, we're... I pop it offensive, just to be safe. Oh, also my mana might become an issue. Live. I have Emerald Communion, but I'm going to have to use it on this next pack. Here. Okay, we got double debuffs coming out, which is no bueno, but should be okay. Let's fly to the Druid once those disappear. He's stunned. That's big sad. Just keep him up. Huge innervate. No stasis. I need to start echoing around. then fly to the tank once he's safe, and then we can commune and get some mana back to make it safe. And do that. Healing is insane. I see you guys popping off in chat, by the way. I know I'm a bit behind. I promise I will catch up eventually, but this has kind of been like balls to the wall for the past like 10 minutes now. Need a fire breath for the hot. Get some echoes out. I'll have stasis for the boss. Where's the demon hunter? Fly to the boss. Or fly to the demon hunter. Alright. Please get enough mana before it puts me in combat. Like literally, if we just wait a second, make sure I have the mana. We're good. We are good. Nah, y'all can taunt. That's what I'm saying. I never stop believing. Just gonna go ahead and rewind early just to make it extra safe. I don't have Zephyr, so these might get a little spooky. We saved stasis. Now we're gonna start trying to stasis like every other one. Just need to do big damage. We don't have Lust. Our tank can't get knocked off. Okay, we're going to echo the hunter and then fly to this guy. I did it a bit early. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go to this far one. Okay, the affix is gonna be a problem. Oh no, I forgot about the mechanic. I'm a gamer. I'm gonna Renewing Blaze this. And I'll press defensive. Oops. Doubled up. Okay, now we're gonna stasis. This Balanced Druid is making my life miserable. Making my life so hard to heal. Okay, we have the stasis. I'm gonna unleash it here. Go and burn it embrace so that we'll have it for the big intermission. Just don't double jump. I almost pressed double jump there. I'm gonna have to time dilation my tank, I think. I definitely should have. Oh boy. Dude, the Balanced Druid is probably going to die out there. Huge! He waddled in. The chicken waddled in, man. It's doable. Whoa. Big damage. We timed this. Big damage. I'll time dilate the tank to eliminate risk. Big damage. Just face tank it. We did it. The untimable. We did it. Yeah, hey. Don't die. And yeah, the best comms ever. Hey guys, just remember to do damage and don't take damage. Let's see. Did anyone get anything? Ooh, a mail chest. I'm going to say need chest? You gotta ask at least, right? And then someone else got what? What is this? Oh, did we only get one piece? Oh, someone got a leather helm. Let's see, I think he does need it, right? Oh yeah, because it's heroic. Well, congrats to the gamer. His weak auras were funny. All right, we have a 6 down on the evoker. Now I'm gonna bounce around to all the healers to at least get 1 key on them, but then we're going to come back through on the evoker and try to get a 10 if we have time. But we have all the healers to play. I would have insta-muted the hunter. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. Sometimes I do that, but my ignore list is full, so I can't ignore any more people, so I have to be careful about who I ignore. That's how annoying people are in these pug groups. Yeah, tell me you pug without telling me you pug. Your ignore list is full. Let's see. So I got a lot of questions about HPAL. I will go ahead and do HPAL, but a caveat. I'm going to have to load up the PTR really quick because I deleted my UI for the H panel because it was causing a lot of bugs. Apparently in my weak auras. So we're gonna load up the PTR and import my PTR weak auras because you see here I am weak auraless, and you guys know if you've watched me, I love being able to see all my stuff. So we need an H-PAL key. We're going to aim for a +10, but once again, we're kind of at the mercy of people inviting me, and this character does have 16 less item levels than the Evoker. Let me make sure I've equipped the piece that I got from the vault. Okay. Whoa, what is up with this gearing on this character, dude? 662, 662, and 671. We're just going to go for max item level to get into a group. Got an int main hand, and offhand, 662. Okay. 655, we're gonna have to equip that. So it looks like I'm breaking my tier set, so I need to remember to re-equip my chest. 671, oh, we have a 681. So I gotta remember to re-equip my pieces. We're at 666, not good. Okay, let me load up the PTR and I'll get my weak auras imported over. I'm gonna go ahead just in case and hide. Just in case it pops up anything like, I don't know. What's it called? PII? I'm dying, please heal me is the craziest weak aura I've ever seen. Let's see. The 2 target healing needed for Time Bomb just doesn't feel like it's H-PAL, if it's H-PAL profile. Honestly, Mistweaver either. That was so hard to heal. Like, the Time Bomb verse in hard mode was ridiculous. We even had a priest, and I was like, hey, do you mind swapping a Master spell? Because, like, dude, it got crazy hard to heal. But Vicar, I don't think they've implemented that, unfortunately. Blizz is weird with percent this season. Yeah, honestly, like, some of the dungeons are really hard to time. Like, really hard to time. Watch the tank being blown away from the platform and the boss fight. I know, that was, like, the big fear. Okay, so these weak auras are not perfect, but there's something. So let's at least import them. And I'm pretty sure whatever icon's missing here, I do want... Oh, I need to... Let's see. Weak auras options. Reload. Despite all odds, we did time it. I mean, we found a way. On a wing and a prayer. Is that it? Or a whim and a prayer? What is it? I think it's wing and a prayer, right? We did find a way. Alright, H Paladin time. Lightsmith. No, I want... Where is it? Let's export, copy. Because yeah, I had to delete all of my weak auras on my H Paladin because they were so buggy, and I had to make my own on the PTR. And they're not the best, but they get the job done. They show the important things. Alright, now we can close PTR and get blasting. Alright, we have weak auras. Let's see, our judgment, or not judgment, what's that thing called? Awakening weak aura. Might need to be readjusted. Awakening progress bar, no, it's in a good spot. Okay, let's get into a key. Let's blast. Holy Paladin, I am going to remember to swap over my gear as well. Oh man, imagine. Let's just queue up for the meme of it. I'm gonna do 6 to 6. Dawnbreaker, I also need to put 2.7k main, just so they know I'm not a 0 IO Andy. Man, so many floodgates. What the heck? Why are there so many floodgates? This is insane. YOLO. Oh, I just put it in twice. Okay, streets. Put me in coach. Another floodgate. Dude, there are so many floodgate 6s. What is going on? I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh, I need to... Oh, y'all can't see anything. I love how our viewer count went up when my screen was totally black. How does it... Literally, why does every time I do a chair stream, like whenever I go downstairs to fill up my water, I'll always come back and there are more of you guys. And then when I turn the screen off, there are more of you guys. How does this work? One day I'm just going to do a 12-hour chair stream. That's it. Okay, now that we're in the group, I need to... I can't learn that spell. I need to fix my gear. Bro, I just want to delete this. Okay, fix my gear. What was it? It was the shoulders and the helm. So we at least have old season 4-piece. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, who in this group is going to be the wild card? I want guesses. My guess is, I saw someone with the name Goober. It's spelled G-E-U-B-E-R, Goober. I think that person's going to be the wild card in this group. What do you guys think? Flashbang. Goober. Okay, so another hunter wild card. I'm typing out what happened in that last key so it's easier for me to edit down my video. Because I have 20 plus hours of footage to edit down into episode 1 of the All Healers. So much editing. So little time. Yarg. I know a lot of these talents are still from last season. I'm trying to find the ones because, like, I'll probably want Divine Revelations. I'm just trying to think, like, I don't want to mess with things because this is from last season. I still have last season's tier set, you know? So I don't want to mess up the build too much. But the vault was kind to me. I was able to take a heroic piece that is catalyzable. So this character is in a way sitting at 1-piece tier, which is pretty good, pretty huge. How did I get a summon and then no one else? Wait, you can summon inside now? Oh, we're outside. I'm literally stupid. I thought we were in the dungeon. I thought that priest was in my party. I was just sitting here waiting on everyone else to walk in the dungeon. I'm actually stupid. Hey guys, I'm here. Look, this character has 0 IO. Oh. Huh? Oh, this must be from last season. Interesting. Okay, 4 beacons. Gonna beacon up these 2. Probably should move the hunter's beacon here because I'll probably be spamming heals into the hunter. But hopefully our warrior takes a lot more damage, so I can just spam into him. Gotta remember all my keybinds. I believe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ah, it's Prism. I don't have Prism on here. That's what this hole is in my weak auras. I'll just have to wing it. I'll be pressing the keybind for Prism often, and every now and then it'll work. Blah. Oh, also I can't see my... Oh, I see it now. How much holy power I have. Okay. UI, not looking too good, but it should be able to get the job done. Gotta get used to this UI. This is not it. Ideally, I have like things like Judgment and Crusader Strike grayed out until they're off cooldown. Just go and stun that guy. That's a lay on hands. But ideally I have them desaturated and then glowing when they're available. But right now they're always colored, which I do not like. Ow. Okay, we're coming up on our awakening. We're in awakening. But hey, at least now I've like done a key with this UI and seen what I need to fix and whatnot. Okay, it's also good to note that I am talented into the thing. Ooh. Into the thing that lets me do the affix, which is nice. Why no virtue? This is just my build from last season. Honestly, I haven't really imported anything. What's up, Hexy? Good to see you. And also, I was afraid to like tinker with my talents because I'm not really, I didn't really have enough time to kind of like fix anything, and I didn't want to really mess with the talents for what is still working with like last season and whatnot. You know what I mean? It makes sense in my head, but as I'm saying it, I can hear that it doesn't make sense as it comes out. But honestly, like, we really should not need Virtue for any of these heal checks in a +6. If we do, that's saying more about me. You know what I mean? Because Virtue is really only for, like, it just gives you more AoE throughput. If anything, in these pug groups, I just want to kind of do what I can to carry these squishies through, like, everything. They're always going to be taking damage. I just want to keep them nice and safe. Whoa. I say as I run through fire. Okay, I'm coming up on my awakening. I probably don't want that to proc here. And by probably, I mean I definitely don't want that to proc here. So I'm going to try not to use any spinders. I say as I really want to use a spindder. Okay. Oh, what? So my next judgment will trigger wings. Just asking, Elsmir's build has Virtue and it's been fun. Helps a lot. I'm a huge Virtue fan. Like, I am a fan of Virtue over Double Beacon. However, I think early on Double Beacon's totally fine. I think double beacon is... we just missed our judgment window. Like, I think my job here is just to keep these squishies alive through, like, random pops of damage in these lower keys. And I like double beacon for that a little bit better. Yeah, like I said, I am a huge fan of Virtue. When Virtue was no longer the play for a while, I was so sad. Like, that was like one of my favorite changes. I wasn't able to squeeze. To like Holy Paladin. I love Beacon of Virtue. Probably going... Wonder if we're gonna go pull like the kelps first before we go Big Mama. This tank is like, I do not want to deal with Bront alone. Okay, I'm just dispelling the DH. These are all so clumped that I feel like we should be fine. Unless the DH does that. This is gonna hurt. Oh, killed it just in time. Yikes. I think you can get 2k gold from the vault. Hey, sounds like a deal. That's what I've had to do on like all of my alts this week. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Virtue. Especially with the new Flash of Light change. Like I did a bunch of keys with that on, especially with Lightsmith. I was playing it with Beacon of Virtue. And man, it just like reminded me of one of the most enjoyable builds of Holy Paladin I've ever done. Yeah, this is like probably the second time I've loaded into this character this season. So we're kind of still rocking with the old season stuff. Dude, the DH almost just got clobbered there. And I'm really seeing how much of a UI Andy I am. Like, not being able to reliably see all my stuff is kind of wigging me out right now. Hey guys, I have a PvP talent slot available in case anyone was wondering. Oh. The sad thing is, like, I really want to pop wings right now for the damage, but I can't. I also really want this awakening to line up with the AoE amp phase, so that way I get to sit on these wings. So no more judgments. Huge. We didn't even have to commit a cooldown. Are we just focusing boss? Like, is that what the group's doing right now? That's what it looks like. Dude, they are melting this thing. Like, I know Hunter has a big funnel, but holy. I'm gonna go ahead and pop wings early, because I have Divine Toll if it runs out. Clean. Dude, Holy Paladin's so sick. It's actually so sick. I would love to do a non-Floodgate dungeon today, so hopefully on our alts we get into one of those. Okay, I have significantly less buttons to press here. Divine Toll coming off here. Dude, we might even kill this before he gets it off. No. I kind of want to move a beacon to the tank here for Swamp Face. That way I don't have to heal him. And I'm gonna be healing the squishies. Okay, people are gonna use their CC on the affix, so I'm gonna hold mine. There we go. I'm gonna go into Divine Toll, because I'll probably wings on pool here. Because I can wings pretty early, and then I'll have a awakening shortly after. I feel like I don't need a beacon on the DH. Okay, I am going to focus down these crabs. Every time that tank has done this pool this week, we always chain into the boss, and we pull the crabs into the boss, and it makes it a lot harder to heal. Because these crabs will like pop, and they apply that dot on death as you're trying to heal the dot of the boss, and it just gets like a little harder. Like, there's no point in not, you know. All right. What is the DH doing? Luckily, it still pulls him, but he's just AFK. He's gonna kill the hunter, or the warrior. Interesting. I definitely shouldn't have wasted wings here, because we only have one DPS to heal, really. That was pretty wasted. Should definitely move my beacon to this guy, though. Man, 4-manning Swamp Face is not fun. This one, I should be able to sack an immune. The dot. I probably should have waited a bit on the immune. Now we can Aura Mastery. Got Divine Toll coming up. Hunter, move. That was a risky disengage. Okay, he is back. Whoa. Alright. Balance is restored. We have our DH. Warrior move. Clean. Love to see it. Is renewing this even worth pressing Mythic Plus? I think I hate that spell. I press it every now and then. Like, I'll press it between packs, like, as we're moving. It's very free to do. You basically get, like, a 40-second hot for free coming into a pool. And it adds, like, a little bit of Invigorating Mist Cleave and stuff. Like, it's definitely not useless. Also, like, when there's very telegraphed spot healing, so a great example is if you're on the like statue boss of Halls of Atonement, that healing is like very telegraphed. You're gonna have to heal this one target that's about to get left on for a few seconds. Like, I will go ahead and Renewing Mist just to put that little Chi Harmony buff on them, but no, it's definitely like, since they nerfed Chi Harmony, it's gotten less spicy. But I do press it. I don't really press it in the heat of combat really anymore, unless like I know a giant, like maybe a Thrash is coming up. I might like apply a Renewing Mist to like a single ally, but I really don't prioritize it much anymore, to be honest. Ooh, we're pulling right. Ow. Do I want to go ahead and wings here? No. Yeah, Renewing Mist is kind of lame now. I wish they... I get why they did that to Chi Harmony, but... I don't know, man. I feel like Chi Harmony should be 50% in Mythic Plus, but 25% in Raid. I feel like that would make it much less egregious of a change, to be honest, but... I get why they did that. I definitely do. I'm not really... I'm not full-on complaining, you know. I am going to go ahead and wings here. And then we should have an Awakening coming into these double packs. If I play well enough.
My power is transcendent.
Also have Divine Toll. I am still using last season's tier set, so probably should be a little bit more liberal with my Divine Tolls, but I think we're chilling. As long as we get through the dungeon, I'm not too pressed. Alright, we have Awakening ready. We'll have Divine Toll after. So one Spender, one Judgment. Oh, DH died to the Swirly. I don't think I need Divine Toll. Divine Toll can basically just be our... The thing is, like, I'm pretty sure Divine Toll is... It's up... It should be up more frequently than each, like, big phase here. Because of this tier set. Alright, Demon Hunter's with us. Hopefully his computer's fixed. He probably needs to unplug his toaster. It's probably using up all of his Wi-Fi. We're at 98%. That's pretty tragic. Oh, but we have 13 minutes left. We're so fine. I think I save wings. Yeah, that's so easy to heal. Dude, Holy Paladin, what is it? Actually, what is Holy Paladin now? Got Beacon and Blessing of Sacrifice on him, and I got my free wings proc. Ooh. We're chilling. I'll take the cornered one. Just make my Tink's life a little easier. Hey, can I crash out for a second? Like, if I promise to you guys that my crash out is justified, is it okay with you if I crash out for a second? I have something. It's not WoW related at all. But I don't want to be sitting here just crashing out over something non-WoW related when you guys don't really care. But I think it's definitely justified. Yeah, definitely have something that... Oh, it's just like, why does that... How does that make sense? We can just target boss, right? Okay, we have Awakening ready. We have Aura Mastery, we're fine. Is it LB related? It has nothing to do with what LB stands for. I mean, in a weird roundabout way, it has something to do with Halls of Atonement, I guess you could argue. The Demon Hunter has great funnel too, yeah, which is really sad that he keeps disconnecting because it's like that Demon Hunter damage is insane right now. So it's kind of sad. But honestly, we had 10 minutes left in this key, like, we are so fine. We just destroyed that key. Just wanted to dispel myself. Is it Lebanon? No. No. If I were from Lebanon, I feel like that'd be a pretty good LB, but I am not. So, HOAs. You know, home, whatever it stands for. HOA. Not Halls of Atonement, but like your house, your neighborhood, right? How can they tell you what you can and can't do to your house? How does that make sense? Like, if I owned Crocs, right? If I owned a pair of Crocs, the shoes, I can put stickers, I can put hair clips, I can put little metal pins on my Crocs, and no one can tell me otherwise, right? It's mine. I can do what I want with it. So why can they tell... If I bought the house, it just makes no sense. If I made a like, just for example, if I made like a no girls allowed club, okay? And I made my room the perimeter of the no girls allowed club, I could be like, hey, don't come in my room, right? But what if I was just like, if I made a thing and I was like, hey, no girls allowed in my neighborhood, what can they do? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, it makes no sense. I don't know what that point was going for, but it makes no sense to me. It actually makes no sense. I know, it's like you sign something and it's like it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Because, like, what if you wanted to paint your shutters a certain tone of gray? And they're like, no, in the HOA it says that you can't do that. You also can't have this hair color, and you can't have your mailbox cracked on a Tuesday, and you have to... It's like, what are we doing? Literally, what are these rules? It's so stupid. Anyways, how many keys per alt you doing for Vault? I'm at least doing a 6 to get like a 701 heroic Vault slot, and then I'm going to go back through and see if we can get a 10 done. But we've done the Evoker, the Paladin. Now let's do the... What do we do next? Pick your weeds, LB. I did pick a bunch of weeds this weekend, but that had nothing to do with it. But my back is still killing me from picking all these weeds. I enjoy picking weeds, honestly. I think that's like so therapeutic. Just sitting out there listening to like, I was listening to like videos and stuff or like music. Um, just doing yard work. Honestly, though, you'll want a holy priest. 7514 says let's do a holy priest key. So you know what? I'll log out of the shaman and do a holy priest key. We have to get all the alts done, but you're calling for holy priest now, so it's a money grab for Karens. 1 billion%. 1 billion%. Also, Navpot, good to see you again. Very good to see you. Just a money grab for Karens. So true. That's like the best way to put it. Okay, let's hop off the shaman and do a holy priest key. We need to. The goal for this week, Andy, is to just get. So my Mistweaver is my raid main. So like that character I care about a ton. I'm trying to get like all the gear. Like I've been playing keys nonstop and whatnot. So I have a fully stacked vault for that character lined up. I have a heroic raid vault. I have like 2 delve slots that I care to get. Um, so like that's the main goal for this week is just gear out the Mistweaver as much as we can. Secondary goal is to get as good of a vault as I can in the time that I have left on the alts, and that's what today is. Is like I've kind of done all the pushing on my main, and I think it's kind of done for the week for the most part. There's like 1 or 2 more pieces I could grind out in dungeons, but I just can't. I can't be bothered because I'm gonna craft one of those pieces anyways tomorrow. Um, yeah, you said Holy Priest. I'm gonna go Archon Holy Priest, cause it's more fun. So spec Holy, let's do it. The question now is, what are you trying to do? Look, here's how crash out of a crash out this is. My HOA didn't even try to stop me from doing anything. I just like understand that HOAs exist, and I woke up unreasonably mad today. That's it. That is it. At 7514, I think it's okay. I don't think I need to do a warlock key this week. I think we're good. I do need to be doing this quest. I need to make sure and remember to turn it in on all of my alts. I don't think I'm going to do 3 delves on my alts. Delves are so boring. They're so boring. Okay, we are on the Holy Priest. We are in Archon. This is last season's build. We're just going to rock with it. We have everything I was doing last season. I have to forget all the things that I was doing on PTR, which I was playing Oracle a lot on the PTR. Also, when I played Archon, I was spamming my Holy Word, so I need to make sure not do that. I can just play like normal. And yeah, that's it. That's literally Holy Priest. Let's jam it. Now, if we don't get accepted into keys, there's a chance that we might have to change to Disc Priest, get invited, and then swap to Oracle or to Holy. Also, let me make sure my gear is as up to date as it can be. This is what I got from the vault. No, this is what I got from the time walking chest on this character. Increases your crit strike by a bunch for 20 seconds on a 2-minute. That's such a good trinket. Like that is a fantastic trinket. And I should macro it to Apotheosis, but I think I'm gonna macro it to Halo because Apotheosis is strong enough. Ooh, actually, I should macro it to PI. So let's do that really quick. Okay, I need a new macro. But this is how like unreasonable of a crash out this is. Like nothing happened. I just woke up and I was like, wait, I'm mad. Okay, that plus that is my keybind. Okay, so we want to /use 14 /cast. Oh, but this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work because I have mouse over PI. What do we keybind this to? Cast Halo, sure. Save. Let's change the name plus icon. Control +1. Where's Halo? Right here. Alright. This macro is made. I'm just going to go ahead and turn these off. Actually, I'm going to leave these up so in case I forget a keybind. Let's go to town. Holy Priest time. Let's get in there. Also, what did I get from the vault? I know I got a tier piece on this character from the vault. Which one was it? I think it was a chest, right? Yes. Okay, so I do have a single tier piece on this character. Huge stuff. Huge stuff. So we'll go up 6 to 6. No, we're not doing a Floodgate. I'm going to go ahead and filter out Floodgate. I've done 2 in a row. I need a break, man. I need a break. Dawnbreaker. Arakara. Priory, sure. Streets. So why does this show red here? Because they don't have a healer. Does anyone know? Is it a visual bug or did they decline me? It doesn't matter. We're invited to an Arakara. This is where we get our trinket. And we go to town. Alright. Arakara time. Let's go. We're the monk. Neve, I have blasted keys all week and all weekend on the monk. It's about as geared as I can get it this week. In order to do the All Healers to 3K series this season, I want to do it a lot quicker and a lot earlier than normal. So I am going to do an alt key today on each of my alts, get at least a vault slot ready for tomorrow. And then that way I can start the gearing process on the alts now as opposed to like 2 months into the season when I normally do it, you know. But the priest is, dude, the monk. I've been blasting on the monk. I have 4-piece on my monk. I've been doing I did some conduit keys this morning, and oh my goodness, it feels so good, man. It feels so good. Unfortunately, I did not have 4-piece for raid this week. I didn't even have 2-piece for raid this week. So I'm excited to go to raid on Tuesday and hopefully put up some numbies. But I'm kind of wondering if I should go conduit and like do the Rushing Wind Kick build, or do I just meme around and go Master of Harmony, see all that like potential energy healing? That'd be fun. No, I'm reporting you to the WoW HOA if you do that. No, taken as holy, no need to report. Oh, thank God, we dodged a bullet. Written in the fine print. But honestly, I think it would be funny to start in like an HOA once they release housing and just like make up some ridiculous rules and then like just send people mail and like go around. You know how my brother did this in high school? He when he was in high school, he had these little sticky notes that were like fashion. Oh, what were they? They were fashion. Oh, what were they? Like fashion tickets. And if I just bumped the mic. If someone was like a bully in his high school or whatnot, and they like showed up wearing like some stupid camouflage shirt or something, you know, like some ugly outfit, he would write them a fashion ticket and put it like on their locker or something. Super funny, right? I kind of want to do that in this game where I just like send people mail and be like, hey, you I don't really know anything about how they're doing WoW housing, but I feel like there could be something funny in there, you know. I don't know. I just need more time. This idea needs more time. All right, Tank, where are we stopping? Gotta remember, I'm on the Holy Priest. So do Holy Priest activities. Oh no, my mouse over macros are broken. So already, I'm gonna have to actually click to heal. My mouse over macros are broken. It's okay. Halo's going to carry us. I'm just smiting. I am only smiting. That's all I can do. Smite and Sanctify. Oh, I'm going to have to click. What are my keybinds? Wait. Please. I can't heal. I literally cannot heal. What can I press? This works. Okay, we're going to spam Prayer of Healing. This is my only keybind, I think, that I have working here. Okay, click casting. 9, let's see, 9. Okay, we're back. We're so back. Oh yeah, my keybind's working now, we're fine. Okay, now I can actually mouse over macros. So what was happening was, at some point I had made a, I had separated my Holy and Disc Priest mouse over keybinds, and just forgot to set up a profile for my Holy, but I did it for Disc. But so what I did was I had to swap it back to my common profile. Let's go ahead and Apotheosis. We're cruising. Let's do some damage. Pop fade. Now we can PI. This Call of the Broodmother was so hard to heal back in Season 1. If y'all watched when I did the All Healers to 3K series, this Call of the Broodmother was the most impossible thing to heal for me. I just could not do it. It wasn't until I got the, it was some trinket that I had to get in order to be able to heal this. New Season Challenge unlock. Must click to KSM and then KSH. Oh, man. I feel like that's way too hard. Maybe as a Mistweaver. I feel like I could do that challenge as a Mistweaver for sure. Okay, I'm going to go in Halo. And crank some damage if I can. This build is still kind of set up to be last season's, and I think this build I'm still playing a lot of talents that have to do with Prayer of Healing for AoE healing, and then also I think I have some talents set up to do like big Sanctify healing, if I remember last season correctly. Ah! However, I say that and I realize my keybind for Prayer of Healing is not fixed. I need to turn this one off and then now it should work. Okay, I'm gonna store up my, what are they called? Lightweaver charges. Then unleash them. Okay, now we're gonna crank some damage. I want to save these holy words for Gauntmer Onslaught. I feel like that's gonna be the hardest time to heal, but now I have 2 instant flash heals. Cruising.
My power is transcendent.
Gonna flash heal twice. Go ahead and fade. Like I said, I'm still using like all of last season's builds because that's all the tier I have is last season's. But as we go in this series, I'm gonna be updating like all of the builds and whatnot to like get them modernized. Whoa! Whoa! People, please! Dodge! Okay, I'm just gonna Divine Hymn this one. That way I can Halo and help burn down the ads. Maybe I don't Halo. Yeah, I do Halo. Gauntmer Onslaught. Just need heals on the move. I still have my Apotheosis, but I shouldn't really need to use it. feel like they should be fine on ads. Let's do some cleave damage, though, just to help. Our hunter just walked off the map. He said, you know what? You guys got this one. I trust. Hunter just said, I'm good. I'll sit this one out. Tank, don't walk up. What do you do? What are you doing? The boss is at 22. Oh my goodness.
Wasn't necessary.
There's actually no way. The tank said, God, I hate pugging, man. Honestly, that's a reasonable crash out. We had 2 deaths to Gunsmer Onslaught. And then we res, like, the hunter. And the hunter just, like, randomly, like, falls off the side of the place. I've never seen that before. But, hey, at least our healing was okay. New season challenge, have your allies walk off the map and try not to let your tank rage quit. That's a real challenge. Sure, I'll PI the guy that just walked off the map. Let's do Halo. Oh, this build's still running single target renew. That makes sense. Hunter oh, was it a disengage? I thought he legit just walked off. Either way, though, that's fantastic. That's, like, better than any TV service provider. That's raw entertainment.
My power.
Maybe I just stick to boss. Like, these guys are doing enough damage. This gives them funnel. We have a hunter and a balance druid, and I don't know what kind of mages. Arcane, yeah, these guys do plenty of funnel. Maybe I just need to not hit ads and just let them pad off ads, you know. Let's go in Halo, and I'm just gonna sit on boss. I don't really know what kind of damage profile a demonology has, to be honest. It's one spec I've never played. The only warlock spec I've ever even dabbled in is Affliction. That was back in Shadowlands, so they're probably a lot different now. Where's the hunter? Okay, I'm watching you, hunter. I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, I've seen people fall into these holes before, but that's it. Like, that's all I've seen. I've never seen someone walk off that first boss's platform.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Empower.
I'm still using a trinket that would, I'm pretty sure it would shield me, right? No, I swapped out my on use. I forget. Nice. See that Holy Priest damage. Apparently, didn't someone say you're supposed to, like, Holy Nova spam? What? That doesn't sound right. Go ahead and stop that cast. Stun it. That's all I got though. If I have my stun again. Let's pop fade. I don't have any way to stop these casts from now on. I think we're, honestly, other than that fiasco of a first boss, we're so fine. And you know what? We're going to get the trinket at the end of this dungeon. All's going to be well in this world. Let's stun that. Let's PI the AoE guy. Stop those. Stun the cast. Need to remember I'm running Divine Hymn. Keep forgetting to press it. Okay, I can probably chain stun one of these guys if I cast enough. Maybe I just go into Halo. I don't have AoE CC right now. That's okay. Dude, Holy Priest is so satisfying. Dude, all those imps just went flying. I think PIing the Hunter worked out last time. I'm gonna go ahead and Halo. Just get as many Halos off as I can. I probably should Apotheosis for damage too. Okay, I'll get one more Chastise cycle off and then I'm gonna Apotheosis. For the damage. I'm not running the talent that lets me just Holy Fire twice. Get the Chastise reset. Tank got hit by the frontal. The tank was just like, I hate pugs. Oh, tank has so many stacks. Oh boy. Oh boy. What did I get stuck on, says the tank? I don't know what happened. All I saw was tank got hit by the frontal. Now the hunter that fell off the map said ZZZ. By the way. Oh my goodness. That'll walk off. I just said we chaw. I was trying to type we chillin', okay? But I accidentally typed we CHJ something. We chaw. So I hit backspace and then I had to recorrect my positioning of my character. So I was pressing WASD. So I pressed AW and it said "We Chaw." That's so good. I need to repair though. Dang, I was doing so much damage though. I need to re-fort buff too. There's a PI. Go ahead and use this trinket. Let's blast some damage. Tank. Move in. Alright, already Prague. Apotheosis for some damage. We're so good at this game. Yikes. I'm watching this ad. I might have to grip whoever if it gets the cast off. Okay, I'm gonna start saving chastise for the grip if I need it. Oh, don't run to me! Don't run to me! We're fine. Yeah, I see you casting on me, ad. I might have to stun you. In fact, I'm just gonna damage the ad. Pop fade. Get out of dodge. Okay, now we can blast boss. Saving Halo though. Honestly, the damage wasn't too bad, but I did have to stop doing damage. Whew. Hunter having a bit of a rough go at it, yeah. But for him to type ZZZ after the tank's mistake is wild after he walked off the map. I mean, that is crazy behavior. Alright, y'all ready for some big Holy Priest damage? Okay, I might have to just spam heals on this tank. $2 million DPS. I didn't even know Apotheosis there. I wish Mistweaver could peak at 2 million DPS. What they need to do is buff Spinning Crankix damage, but nerf how much it heals. And I think literally everyone in the world would be happier. Somehow. Even people that don't play WoW, they would tank, buddy. You gotta know your limits.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
He said, I'm actually so tilted. Just trying to calm the squad down. The last thing we want is someone to leave. Oof, should have zigged instead of zagged. Exactly. I'm going to be watching him, making sure he doesn't get rooted. So if I need to, I can grip him. Well, maybe I can't grip out of a root. Does anyone who mains this spec, do they know if I can or not? I'll keep my hots on him. Let's keep a halo going. He's saying it's the debuff that killed him. I'll be honest, I don't think he had a single stack of the debuff when he ran in and died a second ago. Sure, I'll PI this. Why not? Can we still time this? Who believes? I mean, we've seen crazier timing situations. Just need 0 mistakes. Good thing is, Priest is a pretty good guy to, or pretty good healer to just break these. I just Sanctity to up there. But Priest is good, pretty good at breaking these, dudes that drop the puddles. Go, go, go. I don't have PI yet. Whoa, the self-dispel on top of me is crazy. Okay, we have created a lot of puddles. Oh! I tried. I don't know if I have the talent that reduces my psychic screen cooldown, so I might have to start saving Chastise, my single target stun, for that ad. I'm afraid to press N and look at the talent screen. Which, that's honestly no big deal. Like, I think we have enough time to where my damage shouldn't matter too much. Let's break some of these guys. Just make it really safe. Give a lot of options. I'm gonna wait till this one walks over that puddle. Hunter, you're scaring me, buddy. I've created a lot of puddles for this squad. Okay, I can Psychic Scream everyone. We're good. Oh, Hunter. What? Hunter literally just tried to jump straight into me and pop his. It's crazy behavior. Okay, I'm going to Apotheosis for damage here. Big damage. Go, go, go. 3 minutes. Ah, we got plenty of time. This is a pretty crazy pool, though, to be honest. I don't have Halo or Apotheosis. I do have Divine Hymn. I can use it for, like, the first time all done. Well, second time all dungeon here. Don't like that. Honestly, how much percent does this hulking Bloodguard guy give? Might be able to just solo him down. Goodness gracious, people. Killing me, Smalls. Oh, I don't think we need more percent. Nice. And now we get the trinket. Who's ready? For Science It? No deaths and Lust is up into it? Yeah, we were chilling. We were big chilling. Let's see. Trinket! What the hell is all this? Okay, we got that. We got ring enchant. We actually got legs. We'll take that. That's catalyzable. And then we got a hand that we can trade away. Oh, the bear got sack brewed. We're definitely whispering. Need the trinket? Might as well. I mean, you never know. Tank trinkets are weird, you know. Save my bis. Might as well ask, right? There's no harm in asking. I feel like you always ask, right? Especially if it's like a trinket like sack brood. You at least ask. Don't be annoying about it. Take no for an answer, but there's no harm at all. He said it's everyone's best. Sorry. Understand, no problem. No, I said all G don't know the tank charts so well. So, hey, we got legs. We cannot complain. So we are effectively at 2-piece on the priest, which is actually huge. We got the priest out of the way. We have both resto specs left. I think that's it. Yeah, we just have the resto specs left. So what do you guys want to see? Resto Shaman first or Resto Druid first? It's all up to you guys. Also, if we play Resto Druid, we're probably going to play Keeper of the Grove, so keep that in mind. If we play Shaman, we'll probably play Totemic. Once again, just because we have last season's tier set. So if y'all have a preference, which Resto spec are we doing first? Which, now that I look, both of our Resto characters are so alike. Look at the face. That's trippy. Okay, Talonis, you're the first to speak. You say Druid. We go Druid. Hey, and so does Tree Mustache. Perfect timing, Tree Mustache. Why am I in Wrath of the Lich King? Is this where I logged out doing the raid thing? Hey, we got a third for Druid. Now, like I said, we're probably going to run Keeper of the Grove just because I don't have this tier set yet. Wildstalker is so good with last season tier. You think so? Okay, we'll go. We can go Wildstalker. I just don't know if I have a build set up for it on live. Obviously, I did like almost all of my testing on Wildstalker on PTR, but on live, I don't know what I have. Okay, let's see. Let's see, cat weaving. That is a Wildstalker build. How off is this build, though? Yeah, see, I feel like I would swap this if I had the tier set right. I don't. We're just gonna rock with it, honestly. Oh, I need to swap this to abundance. Then if I'm playing abundance, I could go germination, especially if I'm playing last season's tier set. I feel like I do want to go germination. I think I'd swap out of these. I'm not really going to get too many opportunities to do damage in this case. I'm going to be a little under geared for the key. I do want to swap Trank. I think that's what's missing. We're just going to rock with this for now. Since I don't have tier set. Keeper felt kind of hit or miss personally. Yeah, honestly, like on PTR, I started off really liking the Keeper of the Grove. And then once I started putting more reps into Wildstalker, I was like, yeah, Keeper of the Grove is not it, like, at all. Okay, let's look for at least a 6 once again. And see what we can do. Let's sign up for a Gambit. That'd be sick. There's a lot of Arakar. I mean, look, I just did an Arakar, so to save the viewer experience, I don't want to do the same dungeon twice in a row. Although, man, double Arakara, that would be really nice. But the thing is, all of these characters are fresh for the season, so they all need loot, right? Like, they all need, like, almost any piece. So, although a trinket could be bis, like, I'd rather just get into a dungeon and keep the series going. Ooh, a bursting light shard on this character would be so nice. Halls of Atonement. There's a good staff in Halls of Atonement, at least. Oh, I need to be putting my main, or else I'll just get auto-declined. Dawnbreaker? Dawnbreaker has some good pieces, like a good ringing for us. Yeah, why do these turn red? I know this one turned red because there's a shaman, there's a healer in there already. But, like, why did this one and this one turn red? Does anyone know? Like, did they change something? Priory. Okay, I want to make sure that a week or one of my macros works. Do y'all know if there are any dummies in this version of Dalaran, however you say it? Are there any target dummies? Or do I have to fly down here? Just want to see if this one macro works. Let's see. What did I just cast? Rake? Okay, good. It does work. Very good. In the sewers there are? Oh, that checks out, yeah. I don't want to go all the way in the sewer. Also, I don't remember how to get into the sewers if I'm being real. Obviously, I know there's like pipes all over the city, but that's okay. Oh, also servlets. There's a Discord channel that I have in my Discord that has like almost all of my UI available for you guys. So if you want my UI of any of my healers, definitely join up the Discord. Join in the My UI channel. It's you just I keep saying join. Join the Discord and then go to the My UI channel, and you can just like find download links to like all of my stuff. And if it's not there, if there's something like say maybe you want like this Druid UI for whatever reason, but you don't see it in that My UI channel, just like at LB Ninja 7, hey, could I get this week Aura that I saw you using? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. Here, let me upload it. So there are a few different ways. Ooh, okay, we're in a priory. We are in a priory. So odds are I will not be able to do any amount of damage. Also, what's our gear situation? $681. Oh, it's an agility. Ooh, we got the Brewmaster Resto Druid combo. 655. 95. Okay, the ring is what I got from the quest, I think. 684. This is what I got from the vault. So I got the pants from the vault with indestructible, and then I got this ring from the quest. But now let's fly. Spellbook. Or within Priory. Yeah, I was looking for the Holy Paladin. Oh, the Holy Paladin might be the only one that's not in there. Servlets, let me take a note. The Holy Paladin is very new, and honestly, the Holy Paladin is not really up to date. So over the next few days, I'll be like working to make it a complete thing. I kind of just slapped that together, if I'm being honest, but I'll fix it up and make it look all clean and stuff, and then I'll post it. Yeah. Also, I've done a few more keys. We've done a Priest, 6 Aura, Funny Key, Hunter, oh, Deaths to Gossamer, Slot, then Hunter just walked off map. tank made a comment. Then later, tank wet after Europe. Hunter said ZZZ. Got pants from just so I'm taking notes. I've said this a couple times, but just in case you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, I'm taking notes on the keys that we do, so that it's easier for me to edit the video this week. Paladins 6 foot 8 blasted with a ton of time left over. Show final else, I guess. Okay. All right. Let's mark of the wild. Get all cozy with a tank.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I have no idea what this build looks like, so we're just gonna play it like how I think I'm built.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Also, I don't know what keybind my trank is, if I'm being honest. Look at these hots spread around. Look at all these hots. Am I playing Sunfire? I am not. Dang. Sunfire would be so nice in this dungeon. Okay, let me just test what I think might be my keybind for Tranquility. Maybe not yet. Oh, the spec is just so easy right now. Do I test my keybinds? I'm pretty sure also there's a bunch of keybinds that I don't know what are or what they are. What are? Oh yeah, let's cleave that one. Whoa. Hey, whoa, let's kick. These guys hurt. Okay. Apparently I don't have Trink keybound. Uh-oh. Let's click it. The click Trink challenge.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
I'm pretty sure, doesn't Ursul's Vortex just break those? I could be wrong on that. What is my Ursul's Vortex keybind? Also, what did I just press? Flourish? I think I just wasted Flourish. Okay, good news. I'm not talented in a Flourish, but I wasted Nature's Sigil, which is equally annoying. Oh, I have aggro from pressing Rake once.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Oh boy. I didn't even... How did I get aggro on something that I didn't even rake? How does that make sense? Live, team, live. Give me those off heals. Dang. I also, if I'm being real, I do think this pool is kind of egregious, but regardless, I don't think that's what is causing the trouble here. What are y'all's thoughts about going right in this dungeon nowadays? Like, how many of you guys prefer this new route over what we used to do, like going left? Look, I'll say it. I am still like a believer in the going right. I think going right is, to me, just like more chill. Even still. Like, I don't like having all those casts on the boss, you know what I mean? To me, that makes it a lot more annoying. I'm just going to click Trank. My keybinds are so wonky on this character right now. This is the best part about playing a druid, is you can do 360s midair while in travel form. There's no other redeeming qualities though. That's it. That's the one. Oh, I might die here. This bleed is trucking me. I'm gonna go ahead and convoke. I need to remember I'm playing the like bear roar. Pretty good way to break those. Ooh. You prefer the new route over the old one, Vicar? I just think like when you pug, it gets annoying having so many casts be on this boss fight. Also, he moved the mini boss into this boss, so now this mini boss has boss health bars. Yeah, we're just getting nuked now because it was treating it as a boss pool. If you pull these mini bosses too close to the boss, they get the like boss health bar basically. Do I have wild? No, I'm playing lively. Oh, we're probably gonna run out of mana because of that. So I need this boss fight to go as quickly as possible. Apparently I don't have my kick either, which is pretty troll. Like, I know I'm talented into my kick. I just let that guy die. That's noobs. Do y'all see Rebirth on my bars? I'm a gamer. The trick there. Cast a channeled spell, like Convoke the Spirits, so that you can buy yourself time to go into your spellbook to cast B-Res. I mean, like, it just doesn't get more gamer moment than that, honestly. This is the most scuffed key I think I've ever done. Having to click buttons. Do I have my kick working? Do I have rebirth visible on my bars or anything?
A gift of
Okay. Where's my mana food? No shot, I have no mana food.
Are these still strike lackeys? Guard! Guards!
Get some hot spread. I am not playing Flourish, but I am playing Photosynthesis, so I'll keep one of those life blooms on myself. Get these hot spread around. Huge. Huge. This man's a gamer.
my power is transcendent. Share in it.
People jump the gun so much with this affix. We just wasted like 6 AoE CC buttons when we only needed 1. Alright. This man traded me 26 mana cookies. Oh, I need to rebuff. Man, not having Sunfire is so annoying to me. That's just like a staple druid spell.
And the Arathi will be mighty.
That's a Trank moment. Dude, Trank is cranking nowadays. It's so nice. Ooh.
Demonstrate your
not even like truly cat waving. I'm just focusing on healing. This spec is kind of crazy.
My power is trapped.
The spec is so crazy in how like you don't really need to use a cooldown for certain heal checks. Like we're about to heal a full 5 stack without really popping a cooldown there, which is so stupid. Ah, that one can go off. Screw it, we missed. Chill. I mean, this spec is crazy. This spec is absolutely crazy.
A gift of power.
I wonder what the most played healer is going to be this season. I feel like this has got to be it, right? Because everyone was hyping it up all season or all post or preseason. They did nerf it and they did patch fix it, but still, it's like it's still very powerful. It's seeing like a little bit of play in the race world first. I'm pretty sure, right? Or did they pull it out at some point?
A gift of power.
We just used leg sweep plus ring of peace plus both evoker knocks there. Oh, I just jumped across the planet. Oh, all that's about to get healed. Yikes. The volley. Okay, we're good.
A gift of power.
I had to do it. I don't know my keybind for my kick. Live. We're wasting a lot of CC on these fireballs, and then the volleys are kind of like threatening to slip through. Oh, we're going straight in. Okay. This is definitely something you're allowed to do.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Easy breezy. Did I say preezy? Easy breezy.
Foolish outsiders. Benedar's sacred flame will simply raise him back to duty.
Probably get some hot spread around for this. These explosions.
My power is transcendent.
Let me click. Where's the food? Ah, these break my eating.
Sacred flame will cleanse your trons.
Oh boy. Okay.
Flame take. My blade be purified.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, swap to bear stance. Oops.
My blade be purified.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This poor Evoker getting targeted by everything.
Brothers and sisters, hearken to the flame.
A gift of power.
Okay. Whoa.
My sacred flame. My blade be purified.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My sacred flame.
I'm so mad that I just don't know my keybind. I don't know what my Ursul's Vortex keybind is at on this build, and I don't know what my kick keybind is on this build. I'm pretty sure I'm talented in both of them.
4, 3, 2.
Whoa, that's not good. Nice. Alright. I would like either of the trinkets, please. Either of them. I will take either of them. Ah, we got fancy feet. They're indestructible, though, so that's going to save me A lot of gold over the season. Choco, do you need that trinket? Let's say, any chance you don't need that trinket? See, he is wearing that trinket. I wonder if it's a duplicate or if he just equipped. Oh, he's got a champion track. Okay, so maybe I say no worries. GG! Exclamation point. You always gotta ask. You always gotta ask. All right, final healer to go on these +6s. Let's go ahead and Hearth out. Hearth out. We got Shaman. Getting to know. We got Shaman coming up. Shaman is the last healer to get a vault slot on. And then we can go through and see if we can get into a +10 on some of the alts. But yes, getting to know. We have our Shaman coming up. Ugh. First, let me turn on my bars and see what my keybinds were. Let me just leave these bars on. Okay. C9 was my kick? That's weird. I'm going to leave those bars on for next time I log in. Let's go. Shaman time. We're going to play Totemic. Totemic Shaman. It's Shaman time, baby. Yeah, dude. You're right, Tree Mustache. Wildstalker's kind of still crazy with last season's. It's insane how much healing you do. It's crazy because you wouldn't think that that's the like hot spammy build. Like you would think Keeper of the Grove would be more like passive, let me just spam around hots and stuff. But no, like really, that other build is like designed for it. Alright. Let's swap to Totemic. Because we are still in pre-tier. Let's make sure and get these.
I understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush to conclusions.
If you are lost,
Okay. Dungeons. Find. Let's look for an 8. Let's get a little frisky. I doubt we get into one, but just while I run around. Since I'm a shaman, people are so weird and think that shamans are so broken they need a shaman in their key. We're going to abuse that, okay? We're going to take advantage of how annoying people have been. Declining my Mistweaver for a shaman with like 500 less IO. I will absolutely take advantage.
There is much to be done.
Let's just look for 8s. There's no point in queuing up to 9s. Honestly, there's no point in queuing up into an 8. Like, literally a +2 gives me heroic track gear from the vault. It's either 10s or bust, to be honest. So at this point, I'm just doing this for IO and for the principle, just to show. Someone in here is like brainwashed into thinking that they need a Resto Shaman in this key. And we will find them and do well in their key. Kind of proving them right. But let's not think about it like that. Not proving them right, but giving them evidence to their own cause. Earlier this week, I must have done a I was doing the Farseer 2-minute guide, and I needed footage because I had accidentally deleted all my Farseer footage from PTR. So, I had to do a key. It was a key. Was it a Halls? An Arakara. What on earth is going on? That's the biggest monk I've ever seen. What's on his back? What weapons are those? Looks ridiculous. Hey, whoa! Whoa! Kerfunkles! Dude, the massive support. Holy. Oh my goodness, I appreciate that so much. Kerfunkel says, just wanted to show thanks for the Mistweaver guides. They really helped me stop struggling. That is awesome to hear. That is awesome to hear. Now I'm really enjoying it as my main. Can't wait for the cheesy raid build. It is coming. It is coming. Now that I have tier set, it's definitely going to come eventually. So I will say, like, Chi-Chi's the play when you have, like, 2 set. And then once you get 4 set, I definitely would try to swap to the other one. But I don't know. I feel like Chi-Chi, the build's surprising people. But yeah, I'll definitely be updating my Chi-Chi raid guide from last season's soon enough. Eventually. I got a list, and it's on there. It's high up there, though. I'll let you know that. But, dude, thank you so much for the support to the channel. You guys absolutely keep this channel going with every little bit of support, especially large chunks like that. That's insane. But I appreciate you, Kerfunkles. And I promise you that will be on its way soon enough. Richard says, LB, how's it going? All Healers 3K challenge, I see. Good luck. Yes. I'm getting an early start on this series this season. Normally, I put this series off until, like, I'm done pushing on my monk, but now we're going to start it from day dot. From week 1, I definitely want to start opening vaults early. Get these tier sets early, because what happened last season was I didn't really get some of the healers tier sets until, like, I was about to get them to 3K, and I don't want that to happen. I want to get some good time in on all these tier sets and stuff. But yeah. But Kerfunkles, I appreciate you so much. It will be on its way, I promise. Put me in a group. Like, anything before a 10 is, like, so chill. Like, honestly, so chill. You could even do these keys at, like, 660 item level if you want to. Oh, Resto Shaman, your vids are helping me learn to heal. First time healer and doing it with Resto Shaman. Thank you again, Datmark. That is awesome. I'm curious, what made you want to try out healing? And, like, what finally pushed you to that point? Like, what made you be like, you know what, I'm going to give it a season? Because, I don't know, I just couldn't think of what am I trying to say? How much would I have enjoyed this game if I didn't start off healing? You know what I mean? Like, I started with healing, and I just can't see myself do anything else for a season. Like, I couldn't imagine swapping to DPS for a season. That would just be, like, how would I do that, you know? Maybe tanking, but not DPS. But I am curious. Kerfunkles, I definitely see the Yulon strengths, but I really enjoy the Ancient Teaching. I do too, Kerfunkles. I really do too. Ancient Teachings is the reason why I fell in love with Mistweaver Monk. Like, that is the single thing, back when it was a legendary in Shadowlands, that made me be like, okay, I'm gonna never swap off Mistweaver. As long as this exists in the kit, I will stay a Mistweaver main. So I definitely feel you on that. Actually used the Yulon last weekend to beat Dementius. That's awesome. That is amazing. I think I did, like, a mix of Chi-Chi and Yulon last week on our, like, normal and heroic clear. And I don't know what I used. I think I used, like, the Rushing Wind Kick Yulon build on Dementius, maybe. I think on our... Oh, what did I do? On our normal kill, I might have swapped to Chi-Chi. I'm not sure. Hey, Yannick said, hi, LB. What do you think of the Twisted Mana Sprite trinket? It shows 7% of my healing. The thing is, I don't really know all these trinkets by name yet. Do you know where you get it from? Because it might ring a bell if I, like, see it. Twisted Mana Sprite. Is that a Tazavesh one? Is that it might be a raid trinket, which is why it's not ringing a bell. Let's check the raid trinkets. Loot. Show me a trinket. Also, I'm just going to start queuing up to, like, 6s. Twisted Mana Sprite. I don't see it. Where do you get that one from? Oh, it's a Delve trinket? Ah. How do I even see Delves? How do I even see it? Okay, let me look. Twisted Mana Sprite. I mean, if it's only doing, if it's a thing, if it's a trinket that does healing itself and doesn't like proc anything, like a stat stick or anything, I would think you would get more than 7% from another trinket because one, this trinket is not giving you main stat. This trinket is giving you verse, which is already you as a whole are doing less healing than if this gave you int already off the bat. So like you probably as a whole would be doing like 7-ish% more healing if not 7. One trinket doesn't give you 7% worth of int. You'd be doing like a couple percent more healing baseline, like your Vivifies and Renewing Mist would hit harder if you had an int trinket already. But then this says your healing spells and abilities have a very high chance to summon a Twisted Mana Sprite to assist you for 10 seconds. Doing healing and a shield. So it's basically just a healing trinket, like a healing proc trinket. I can't help but think that you would get way more than 7% more healing if you used like a 2-minute on use trinket with your ramps. That would give you more than 7% healing across the board. And then any like stats like an Arakara Sack Brood would give you like way more than 7% with its haste that it gives you. And yeah, I mean like 7% is a non-zero amount, right? It's a good amount, but I just feel like you would do more healing as a whole if you gave yourself like stat sticks that are really highly budgeted. Budgeted. Oh my goodness, I could not say that word. That is just my tank. Tank? That's my take. I can't speak. Where did my speech go? Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm playing like D&D and someone just cast like a curse on me that lowers my speech stat by like 100. Yangvex says, greetings. Does Mistweaver range caster build still viable? Thank you in regards from Portugal. Hello from the States. I mean, viable is a weird word. Can you do it? Yeah, absolutely. You can do a key with a caster build and pull it all. Like, you can do it. I could do like a plus 10, a plus 12, and you know, I could still probably time it the same chances as if I played the other build. But it definitely falls off earlier. Like, it has a lower ceiling than the normal build. It basically, think of it like, it's not Mistweaver. Well, actually, Mythic Plus is not designed in such a way that caters to like a Yulon, Soothing Misty, Vivify Spammy playstyle. It's more catered to a playstyle that it builds that scale off of the enemies that you hit, just do better. Think of it like this. If you're playing a Yulon build and a caster build, as fun as it is, and y'all know I am a big person that loves to play Yulon builds in Mythic Plus. Like, I'll do it all day long. But, like, the reality of it is you're kind of just playing, like, a worse version of Resto Shaman. Like, your spot heals might be, like, on par with Resto Shaman, but, like, your baseline blanket healing is just less than their totems and riptides and earth shields and stuff. So that's just how I think of it, but I mean, like I said, you could still get the job done. Like, no one's gonna... You're not gonna be the reason why you wipe the group on a lot of time. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like a... Just because you're playing that build, you can't do any content. No, it'll still do healing, you know? Yeah, like I said, it definitely hits a wall. For sure. I use QE Live to check healing trinkets. The mana sprite is pretty high. Really? Let me check QE Live as well. I mean, like I said, 7% is like a non-zero amount, but I can't help but think, especially in a world of 2-minute ramps with so many good 2-minute on-use trinkets, being pretty high is like, it's good for week 1 and 2 maybe, but eventually you'll want to replace it. But let's see. Let's go to QE Live. Let's see this. So trinkets, and I'm on Mistweaver. Where is this thing? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's in like the, I would say this is like the B tier. So you have your S tier 2, your Solia's Secret Technique, and your Astro. Actually, let's see. Yeah, I'm in Raid. These are like your S tier trinkets, right? I would even, look, I'd even clump in Sackbird and S tier. And then below this, you have your B tier trinkets. I'm sorry, A tier trinkets, which are, I guess, these three. Maybe Sackbird's like a A+. Then you have your A trinkets, and then these are like your B tier, I would say. So it's like a B tier in terms of pure. Like I said, it'll get the job done this week, right? Like there's nothing wrong with it, but eventually I think it will be replaced by a trinket that can boost up your ramps a ton, you know, or by one that just gives you more stats to be able to do more healing. I saw a shaman using Twisted Mana Sprite in LFR, and he was popping off really well. It might be one of those trinkets that just like procs more often than it should, or maybe like the ticking of Riptide ticks it more often, you know, like it could be something going on like that. But as the trinket reads, unless its proc rate's insane, if it's only doing 7%, I can only imagine there's better. Yeah, it's not in game, but like I said, like Neva's saying on Twitch chat, it's definitely like a solid heal trinket. It's just nowhere near like a Blossom of a Mirdrasil or a Seedling, you know, like those throughput trinkets. But we landed ourselves into a +8 on the Shaman somehow. Let's do it. Also, let me make sure my build, I know what's going on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're still playing with last season tier set, so we're playing this build. I am also not the only Lust. What is this? This is like a Shadowlands fool. Ow, don't shoot me. Alright. But yeah, I mean, like those trinkets are always really good at the start of a season, but eventually like your stats and like what your spec is able to do outscales like on like proc heal trinkets. You know what I mean? Like if you have a trinket that says like, you know, it has a chance to do like a 5,000 heal, like, oh, that heal's going to be like really chunky at the start when every health pool is a bit lower, and like your actual spot heals do like around 5,000, you know what I mean? So you're basically getting a free spot heal every now and then. But eventually, like, you're going to outgear that trinket, and like your spot heals are going to start doing like 12,000. And you know, I mean, those are like napkin mathy numbers, but hopefully the point made sense, you know what I mean? So we're going this way first. What's my keybind for this? Ah, I see. Okay. Can y'all tell I haven't played these characters on live since I got them to 3K? I'm struggling to find my keybinds. Not you said it was bad. Yeah, I know what you mean, Neve. I agree with you, 100%. Where are we going to? Do I lust this? I'm hitting lust. Screw it. Probably didn't need a healing Titanium if I was lusting, but who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? I can press whatever button I want. I'm an adult with free will. I'll press the buttons I want to press. Haha, we found it. The cheat code. The master will stop me? Oh, okay. We'll avoid the master, and then other than that, who's gonna stop me from pressing the buttons I want to press? Ooh. Accidentally cast Healing Surge. But also, Blockmiss? Like in LFR, those kind of things are going to be more potent, you know what I mean, than in like a mythic raid. If you took that trinket to a mythic raid, it would definitely get like outshined by like healers ramps and stuff and all these other things. I'm going to knock these guys up so they don't smack me. I am going to Spirit Link on the Paladin and hope the Hunter gets in. I have a self-shield. I'm gonna use that and hope that I'm tanky enough to survive this. I might just pop my defensive too. Is this gonna one-shot me? Guess not. Guess we kill the guy. Very nice. Dang, dude. This shard has so much health.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Ooh. Dude, Resto Shaman's just way too fun. I'm sorry. Totemic Resto Shaman, way too much fun. What do I have here? Don't really have much. I saw that bolt hitting my, or going toward my hunter right after he took the smack of the curse. I'm gonna have to drink after this. I'm not gonna be that guy that moves out of his own healing rain. Y'all know how much people complain about, like, get in the healing rain.
Share in it.
Hey, is it Malkaya? Malkaya also baller name, by the way. Malkaya is sick. Like, that is an awesome name. Malkaya says, hold on, I'm stressing. Malkaya says, my man, you were 100% right. 2%. I'm telling you, two-piece Mistweaver is so good. The two-piece is what really cranks on the Mistweaver in Master of Harmony and Mythic Plus and in Raid. The four-piece just adds consistency and adds the ability to know that you can set up little ramps with your Master or Aspect healing. Other than that, like, almost all the power is in the two-piece. I'm telling you, almost all the power. Frank, yes, we're running Totemic because I still have last season's tier set, so Totemic is really good, even when you have the four-piece. Yeah, I am running the basically a last season's build, realistically. Not much, like, updated here on this build yet. But the Totemic tier set, I feel like people sleep on it, too. Like, I was really surprised at how good both Shaman... Oh. Okay. Ran out of AoE stops. But I was really surprised at how good both Shaman tier sets were on the PTR. I feel like a lot of people are only hyping up Farseer. And yeah, Farseer is crazy. It can do some crazy damage ramps. But I just feel like... I mean, you are like... It can do some crazy healing ramps too, don't get me wrong. Like, Farseer definitely deserves the hype it's getting. I'm not saying it doesn't. But I think that Totemic got kind of overshadowed. And I feel like you're going to see some, like, high-end key pushers, like, really crank with Totemic as well. Will I make the swap once I get 4 set? Time will tell. Time will tell. But as of now, like, I'll probably do, like, I'll probably swap around. Like, I might enjoy some on some dungeons. Like, what's a good example? Dungeons like Gambit, where you really don't need to do too much healing, I'll probably go Farseer and just see how much damage I can do, you know what I mean? But dungeons like this one, I might stay Totemic just because of how good it is. But then again, like, Farseer's just as good at, like, those massive heal ramps. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Once I get the tier set, the 4-piece, I'll give you a better answer. I'm gonna swap with these Gargans. They're healthy as can be. For Arsham, is it good enough to get the 2-set bonus of this tier or hold on to the 4-set of the old tier? It depends on what content you're doing. I don't know the answer as well as I do for Monk. Like, if you asked me about Monk, I would know. I could ask the world's best Resto Shaman for you if you want me to. I can get my boy Shamrocked. Message him. He's in my guild. He's probably online right now. Yeah, let me ask Shamrock. How about that? I'll get you the goat to answer. How about that? The one and only Shamrock. But I would think it would matter. Let's see. What does the two piece? I have to distinguish what the 2-piece versus the 4-piece gives you. For Totemic, I'm pretty sure, isn't the 2-piece just like your downpours, or you get a free downpour every time you... Oh, I'm trying to distinguish what is the 2 versus 4. I can't even think of it. But yeah, I'll ask Shamrock, and he'll probably give us the most thought out answer you've ever seen, because he's just a smart guy. We can bring in the goat. Do you think you'll... Oh, I needed a massive weak aura to keep me on Unleashed Life. Dude, I do the same thing. Whenever I play Farseer, you'll see I have a massive weak aura. That's just the Unleashed Life icon. Oh. And it just keeps me pressing that button. Yeah, I'm thinking of what I'm going to type to Shamrock. I keep forgetting that I'm the Luster. Well, I'm not the only Luster. But I should never be in charge of this button. I have no idea when to press it. Oh, crap. Do I have this setting turned on? No, we're good. There's a setting in Cell where if you heal an ally, it breaks your target on like the enemy you targeted. It's so annoying, but we're good. I'm gonna say, yo, Shamrock. Let's see if he replies. Yeah, usually those questions are answered, like, it's very dependent on the tier set. Like, some tier sets are very two-set heavy, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of their power is baked into the, two-set, yeah, the tank just died. But a lot of tier sets are, like, you get most of the power from the 4-set, you know what I mean? So it really depends on the tier. Oh no, we're chaining this pool. We might, should I lust this? Yikes. Got hit by the frontal. I'm gonna target the caster. I had a hunter and a +8 who didn't know what lust was. Well, I've told this story already this stream, but it's just worth telling again, and I'm gonna eventually make a video on it. But I did a +2 the other day, and we failed it. Yes, a +2. And the tank did not know how to get to the dungeon. The dungeon was Floodgate. Didn't know how to get there, and more importantly, the warlock in the group didn't know how to summon. We had to direct him. I had to type to him directions on how to put down a closet, what a closet is, and how to summon. Okay, so Shamrock did respond, so let me whisper him. Viewer has a for ya. Oh, the affix. I wasn't there. I'll kick that one, though. I'm like, when can I type the rest of this message to Shamrock? They want to know your thoughts on when to drop old 4-piece. Okay, I have asked Shamrock the Goat. Also, that guy went over there and pulled all the nonsense, so this is about to get spicy. I feel like I should have lusted already. Should I have lusted at some point? We'll find out. Once we get flamed after the key for not lusting on cooldown, we'll know. I think you should get on your Warlock. Oh, buddy. I don't know who that would help. I haven't played Warlock since... I did one key, and it wasn't even a Mythic Plus. It was like I was leveling the character. I did one key in some random, like, time-walking dungeon a while back. But I haven't played the Warlock in so long, 7514. Maybe one day we'll do a 0 to hero on the Warlock. One day. I might do, like, a DPS, a tank, a melee DPS, a ranged DPS. Like, I might do all the roles. Get them all to 3K one season. Okay, this I definitely am clicking lust for. I'm afraid of my healing totem, my surging totem, aggroing. I also kind of think that I should go knock back Thunderstorm in this dungeon. Oof. Okay, the boss just got giga buffed. Hate that. Got the invisible puddle. Hate that. I guess I wait till this puddle fades. How long do these things last? I'm afraid if I reincarn, I'll just insta-die. But they B-resed the Paladin. We got jumper cables coming. Oh, save this guy's jumper cables. Go ahead and put Healing Tide down. We're kind of unstable. I'm also going to put a Wind Rush here. Oh, Hunter move. I might die here. I have no defensives. I'm going to sap off Spirit Link Totem. Shout out to Spirit Link Totem just acting as a defensive right here. Button's crazy. We need AoE stops or something. I thought Prot Warriors had good stops. No, there's more here. What are you doing, Paladin? Dude, this Hunter is taking the leap like every time. This is pure chaos. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm gonna Rocky. I don't know if that'll help the tank at all. Oh my god, stop AoEing. Please. What are we doing? We're livers, I believe. I mean, we did clear all the ads, though. Well, almost all of them. Okay, I just use... Oh, I have my shield. We're good. We need to kick this one. Okay, I'm like out of cooldowns. I don't have my defensive. So really hoping it does not target me. With downpour, it's on the tank, which is good. I think that's best case scenario, right? I can get these. Honestly, we're recovering pretty nicely. Are we still going to be able to time this, though? I'm going to go ahead and Ascendance. Oh, God. It's on me. I don't have a cooldown here. I have Hots rolling. I have Ascendance rolling, too. We did it. Not even scared. I need mana. Whew. But yeah, I definitely think a massive weak aura for Ancestral Swiftness, but most importantly, Unleash Life is necessary. Like, I could not play without those. So we're going to get one more Lust. That's not good. I feel like all of our deaths have been, like, so stupid this run.
A gift of power.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure Shamrock is busy. He's probably pushing some high-end keys right now. He has a push group, and they're already active, which is, to me, it's crazy, pushing this early in the season. I am, like, gonna get 3K, like, maybe next week on my Monk, and then call it a day, like, for another week until I get fully geared. And until they, like, balance everything, and, you know. Pushing this week is, like, props to them, though. They're already, like, 3,200, I think. Their push group. Dude, this Paladin needs to stop blowing his load on pool. He has aggro again. I'm gonna go ahead and put Healing Tide down, though. I'm gonna keep my target on this Houndmaster. Oh, that's a bad stun.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Okay, I got all but one. Couldn't really get in too close to the other ones because of the turn to stone. Let's go, tank. We got 9 minutes. We have an agenda, and that agenda is to time this key. Can he do it? Tune in next week to find out. This creature needs to die. Yeah. Okay, we don't have a Death Knight. We don't have a mage. Pretty sure everyone's going to get full duration of the dot. Also, we're going to get one more lust. I think we lust this boss once it comes up. Over the mini boss, over the final boss. I think this boss is just a better target for that. 'Cause this boss is a DPS check. You can have this fight go on too long, and then you start running out of lanterns. But how has everyone's week 1 gone of the season? Have y'all gotten any, like, BIS trinkets or any crazy good pieces? And also, how many of you guys have tier set already? Because my monk has 4 set, but I did have to use both catalyzes on it. And I did have to catalyze a pants, which I'm pretty sure the pants is like, what, main stat, mastery, secondary stat, like crit, which is not very good. So that felt bad. I will want to replace that with the chest, unless I'm getting those mixed up. Oh, also let me go ahead and rebuff just in case he needs it. Yeah, I will be lusting as soon as I can. Also, if I get marked with a debuff, I will dispel myself every time. Because I am the squishiest one in this group by a lot.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Their pain shall enlighten.
Got 43 seconds on lust. Oh.
Their pain shall enlighten.
22 seconds. It's definitely going to be worth it because we're going to get outpaced by this here soon.
A gift.
That one would have worked. What are you doing? Oh my goodness.
Their pain shall enlighten.
Okay, we click lust now. So we are actively failing the DPS check.
Their pain shall enlighten.
And do some damage. My mana's starting to run low. Dude, this paladin is an agent of chaos. Killing me, Smalls.
My power.
Okay, we did it. Whew. Back from the gym. Andy, nice little workout session. Love to see it. I'm curious what you did. I really need to start, like, blasting the weights. Also, that breaks your eating, which is really cringe. Oh god, I have aggro on everything. But good to see you back. Am I running Mana Tide? I can't remember if this build has that. I don't know where Mana Tide is. Okay, I am.
My power is.
I'm going to drop Healing Tide Totem so that I can get 2 off in the dungeon. I don't think we have the damage to do this burn strat, to be honest. Oh, I say that as we burn him. Okay, we take it.
I tire of your boorish presence.
Please wait.
Be gone, rabble.
Where's my food? Oh my goodness. Alright. I believe. I need to get a lot of damage globals off and just rely on my totem, like, hot ticking to heal.
Pitiful wretches.
But Riptides and Lava Burst give mana back, so...
My contempt.
And maybe I just... Surging Totem before AoE damage. I'm also going to need to use a defensive before that, the AoE burst. Okay, let's go ahead and Surging Totem. Kind of start getting this mana back, get those insurances out.
A gift of power.
Okay, I am restoring mana as we speak, which is nice. I'm starting to outpace it. It's like here, I'm going to go ahead and pop a defensive here. This is going to hurt. Oh, this is so chill. We have a minute 39. We don't have lust because I used it. I can start blasting a bit more mana. I'm like Surging Totem. Ah, I have my racial. It's like a self-lust. Not really, it's not that strong. We have a minute to do 40%. I need this hunter to pop cooldowns. This hunter's our ringer. We need him to like start popping off. Okay. I'm gonna be like really mana conscious. We do have mana tide. We have 30 seconds. Just gotta put down my healing stream. Blast damage. Come on, people. I know someone has cooldowns, right? Nah, we don't time this. Dang. Dang, we barely didn't time. It's okay. We were just doing this for Vault. That would have been nice. Ripperoni. That's okay. We're about to get a staff. Oh, but it's a tradable agility weapon. That's not what we ordered. Let's see, what did the squad get? Someone got the necklace. That's a really good necklace. Not for us, though. And then someone got the ring. GG, team. GG. Alright, all of our characters are at least going to get a vault slot. So, we've done it. Regular bro split, LOL chest and triceps, and 20 minutes on Stairmaster. That sounds like a good one. I think I was getting ready earlier, but I didn't hear what you said of my question of how many keys are you doing per... just so our main goal this week was to get our vault fully filled on our monk, play our monk as much as we could, which I've done. I've gotten as many pieces of gear as I care to get this week. And then from there, just at least get a vault slot on my alts. And, you know, now we've done that. We have done that. Each of our characters are going to get a heroic piece, which is good. But ideally, I go back through and I start getting 10s done so that all of my characters can get a 10 Mythic Track vault slot. Also, how does the shield just float like that? That makes no sense. But I think we're going to go ahead and call the stream today. My stomach is absolutely tearing into me. I don't know why I'm so hungry at 4:38 p.m., but I am. And I already have enough footage to edit down this week. I think we just call it there, say that we take a dub. We're going to get a full vault opening next week. So tomorrow, we'll have a full vault opening. But guys, I appreciate you all for hanging out with us today. The series is so much fun, so definitely stay tuned. You know, tune in every day throughout the week, the weekdays, and we're streaming all healers to 3K. We're going to blast all of them to 3K IO. The monk is already at like 2,700. We'll probably get it like early next week, and the rest of them are going to follow suit soon enough. But guys, I appreciate you all. Andy, I'm sorry I'm leaving right once you got back, but I also am going to go try to walk on our treadmill and lift some weights if I can. But guys, thank you all so much. Y'all were amazing today, as always. Also, I posted a video this morning of me just giving my thoughts on what the best changes were coming into Season 3 for all the healers. So definitely check that out if you haven't already.